I'm Brian Doyle. My home is always Cape Breton. I don't know if I've ever had any other way of looking at music except passionately. I mean, I could play anywhere and still, my home is always Cape Breton. I am so fortunate to be able to live in Cape Breton doing a job that I absolutely love. I play music for a living. Like, I was raised in a Celtic home. Celtic music was, Cape Breton music was the norm. My mother was and is quite a famous pianist in that world, and so at an early age, I got to meet all of the players in the Celtic scene, and I grew up listening to them. So every one of those were inspirational to me. Then I got into, of course, when I started playing, I dissed that totally and ended up playing rock and blues, and then pick a guitar player. They're all. I can basically say I'm a product of every one of those I've heard. So I mean, it's impossible to say one or two or three. There's so many. Well, yeah, I do write my own material. I have been since many years. Before I actually got on stage, I was writing a piece of music that stayed with me for many years. It was a detuned thing, and it always kind of haunted me, and just, it wouldn't go away, in other words. And I think I was 13 or 12 when I wrote that. I ended up recording it on an album when I was in my 30s with somebody. And it's it's always there. If I pick up an instrument, I'm writing something. I don't always record it, I don't always remember it, but the idea of it stays. It's just, I could probably sit and do an album anytime, day or night, just sitting there playing. It's inspiration is everywhere. If I didn't have music, if I wasn't a musician, a professional musician playing as a living, then I would probably doing crane work or bulldozing or carpentry. I love doing carpentry. I love working with wood. I built this cabin in my spare time, which it took a couple of years, but we did it. And it's not that it's any great feat, but the idea is it's just as nice as playing music to some degree. You're creating.